Okay, so, mini boss time. It's another Gekko, except this time it's a little bit different. We've got two phases here. First phase is just kind of like picking him out from all the, I want to say, pieces of jelly, bubbles, I don't know. Just, and then he jumps up there. I guess that's really not technically a new phase, it's just part of the phase of the boss. Anyway, as you see, your objective is to freeze or hit him with an ice arrow when he's at on the ceiling, and then slice him, and he'll go back up. One thing you want to be careful for is obviously his attack. He'll try to slide over to your position, drop down on you, and then I think he'll take like a whole heart out of you. In order to avoid that, just watch his shadow and stay as far away from it as possible, because once he does fall down, I think his bubble expands a little bit, so, be careful. That's basically a take-home message here. He really isn't that hard at all. And there's a frog. If you recall my probably very poor explanation of the Don Giro's mask, or Gero's mask, whatever, that's one of the 5 frogs you need to talk to in order to get a piece of heart. And yeah, if you reset time, you're gonna have to refight this mini boss in order to summon or make the frog appear again. But yeah. I wonder what's in here. Oh, no way. Alright. So we've got all the items in this dungeon worth mentioning. We just need to open up a path to the boss now. And that's where these broken switches come in. Valves. I think valves would actually be a better word. So what we're doing now is we're heading back into the room with the 2 full valves, the unbroken valves, and we're going to completely reverse the flow of the temple. In order to do that, you have to have activated all the broken valves you've encountered at this point. As you can see, the reddish pinkish valve to my right is pumping water right now, which is thanks to activating those unbroken valves. Broken valves, sorry, jeez. What is my problem? Anyway, activating all the broken valves will activate that geyser, and you can get to this switch. So what we've just done is completely shut down the temple. So theoretically, if you could actually get back into the big room with the turbine or whatever, it should be completely stopped, and theoretically you should be able to get into any room in the temple because there's no water flow to hinder you. And I'm sure you can do it with glitches and stuff, but I'm not that good at them, to be honest, and I'm trying to show you how to get it done legitimately. So, and we just reverse the whole flow of the temple here. So now we can access the 2 other rooms. Alright, back down we go. Okay. Let's try try this one first. Oh, freaking Dixie hands. So I'm sure you're familiar with this room, but you should notice that the current's going the other way, as I've mentioned like 20 billion times. Alright, that takes care of that. Now, watch out for those mines. And here we have an interesting puzzle. You're going to have to make good use of both your ice and fire arrows in order to get the stray fairies in this room and move on. I guess technically you don't need to use fire arrows to just go to the next room, but if you want to get the stray fairies, you're going to have to make use of both. So, as you just saw, when I got to the top, or near to the top, I shot an ice arrow into the water current to stop everything, which allows me to walk around a little bit. Hook shot on over to that chest. Stray fairy number 10. Yes, do your best to get back on the wheel thingy. And there should be a torch down there that you can hookshot to. So keep your eye out for that. Or the chest, you can just hookshot the chest too, that works. Forget the torch. And number 11. Jerks. Alright, you'll want to start up the current again so you can get the elevator back down. And now grab your ice arrows to refreeze the current once you reach the top. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. Alright, let's get out of here. This room is very interesting, I think. Use just a little bit of physics to figure things out. But first, let's grab another stray fairy. Dive down, break the barrel, collect fairy. Easy as pie, right? Now, you're going to have to make use of the fire and ice arrows once again in order to reach the top of the room. Sorry, jeez. I'm completely just out of it right now, apparently. There's also a broken valve in this room, so we need to reach that as well. And don't worry about screwing up, because as you can see, there are plenty of choo-choos to restore your items and magic, should you need it. Alright, now we can jump over to the valve and activate it. Now, you don't want to jump off just yet. That bomb chew is giving us a very subtle hint that maybe we can go that way. And we will. First destroy it so it doesn't mess with you. There we go. You'll want to transform into Zora for this part because only Zora's Link is apparently tall enough to climb up here. Then mosey your way over here and drop down. Hookshot that chest over there. There we go. And that's Stray Fairy number 13. Nothing to hookshot over here, so you might as well just drop down. Money. It's a crime. Alright. This one will take us to the exit. Nice and easy. We're done with this room. So, head on out. So I think we're really close to the end of this temple. We just need to activate, I think, one more valve, and then we'll have access to the boss. So we're going to head down to the final room. There's Stray Fairy number 14. That was an awful throw. I don't think it quite reaches it. But Stray Fairy number 15 is right in here. Don't jump in, though, unless you want to return to the large turbine room. You can just do that, and then use the Great Fairy's Mask to get it. Suppose we'll want to climb up this valve a little bit and pull out the bow and arrow, I assume. There we go. Now the other one should be up here any second now. Oh, there it is. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Now, if you have troubles with this boss really isn't that hard, but if you have trouble with this boss, I definitely recommend going to get the hard upgrade now, instead of after. But we're going to take him on without the upgrade. Activate this final valve, and if you activate all valves, you should activate the geyser right here. And you can reach the boss. Easy. Next time, Gaiorg.